The recent increase in currency volatility is garnering much attention as the Korean won is losing sharply against the greenback. The government is promising to take measures to stabilize the financial market if the volatility expands further. Next, we'll look into what impact the rising foreign exchange rate will have on the nation's exports.
Hyundai Motors Tucson is the most exported Korean vehicle to the U.S. market. It currently sells for $26,000 on average. A year ago, the sale of one Tucson fetched 28 million won on average. The amount has now risen to 31 million won. This kind of rise in the exchange rate benefits some finished goods exporters.
원화 약세 기조 속에서 수혜를 입을 수 있는 산업은 물량 증가가 동반될 수 있는 산업이어야 할 것이고요. 그런 산업으로 조선과 자동차 산업이 꼽힐 수 있는 것 같습니다.
However, the recently depreciating Korean won is expected not to help the nation's exports overall. South Korea's exports are now sluggish, mainly due to a decreasing global demand for semiconductor chips, which are one of the nation's flagship export items. As such, it is difficult to say that a weakening Korean won would help boost the nation's shipments. Analysts say that a weak Korean won leads to bullish exports when the global economy is booming. However, a depreciating won doesn't bolster shipments immediately when the global economy is in a slump and exports are discouraged generally. This is because global economic trends have a larger influence than the currency exchange rate. The current volatility in the exchange rate is being caused by the trade conflict between the U.S. and China. The situation could become more difficult if the trade dispute worsens further.
세계 경제 성장세가 둔화되고 있고 신흥국들의 상황이 보다 더 어려워진다고 한다면 원화 가치 하락으로 인해서 설령 우리 수출 기업들의 수출 가격 경쟁력이 다소 높아진다고 하더라도 수요 위축으로 인해서 우리가 수출을 많이 늘리기 어려운 상황이 될 수가 있겠고요.
The weak Korean won has limited impacts on the nation's exports, since domestic companies are increasing production at overseas plants, and non-price factors such as brand image are becoming more important in determining competitiveness.